Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new pink diamond Kevin Garnett, who I think is going to be a very good big power forward center versatile card. The problem with KG, and it's the same problem he has every single year, his jumper is never good, and this year looks to be exactly the same in that respect, and that is unfortunate. I hope he winds up being decent, and I think he will be pretty good. I just think he's not going to be nearly as good as you would like him to be. Just because of the jumper being pretty mediocre, and that's the thing that I think is definitely going to hold this card back and make him, to me, almost certainly not worth his price. Now, massive shout out to my boy Ciaran for letting me use his account to record this gameplay. I want to see what KG is looking like price wise. I think this card will be under 500k would be my guess. I think he should be much cheaper than that though. If you can get this card for, honestly, look, I'm gonna be totally honest with y'all, my playstyle personally, I'm not paying for this card. Like just end of story. I'm just not paying for him. If y'all want him, I get that, but this isn't a card for me that I would pay his price for, because he probably will be 300 or 400k still, and I just don't think he's worth that. But without further ado, let's hop into it. Let's see what KG is looking like. 6'11", 93 offense, 99 defense. Stat wise, obviously very good, besides a 73 three ball, which combined with a not very good jumper limits his shooting significantly. But 90 post game, 90 driving layup, 90 standing and driving dunk, 86 ball handle, 92 block, 95 interior, 94 rebounding, 90 speed, 87 speed of ball, 89 agility, 90 vert, 90 strength. Outside of the low three ball, I mean, he looks really good. Off posterizer, rise up, area wizard, post lockdown, interceptor, pogo stick box, obvious rebound chaser, immovable, high flying and iron paint patrol, exceptional defensive badges there. Gold brick wall, post powerhouse, post up poet, set shot specialist, on ball menace, silver bailout, break setter, challenger, pick dodger, glove, bronze dead eye, handles for days, lightning launch, strong handle. A lot of total badges on him, which is really nice. Doesn't need a ton of badges added, so if you do want to add things like limitless range, slippery off ball, shifty shooter, you can definitely do that because he comes very complete with badges already, which is nice. I just still struggle with the idea of a guy who has a 73 three ball and a slower release being a guy I would want to run at the power forward position. I think I'd rather just run like a Willis Reed or a Al Harrington or somebody along those lines who's going to be more affordable, and I think give me relatively the same amount of production. Now, the release isn't like the worst release you've ever seen. It's definitely greenable. As y'all can see, I'm knocking shots down with the stick with KG. He's not going to be a total non-shooter. He's just not a guy who's like a huge threat off the pop where you have to stay totally glued to him at all times. That type of stuff, like a lot of the other power forwards people are using are. But I think you could also play him at the 5 against really anybody but Wemby. He should be totally fine. Like, I don't think he's going to get destroyed by D-Rob, Kareem, Hakeem, etc. Guys like that, Embiid, whatever people are using at the center position. I think he can compete just like a guy like Jaren Jackson Jr. The problem with Jaren has an elite release, or the problem with him compared to Jaren is Jaren's release is super fast. KG's, again, is not. But it's not hard to green if you got the space. It is just a little bit on the slower end, so it's something you got to keep in mind. But I do think this is going to be a very solid card, and I am excited to hop into a game and try him out. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. Let's see what let's see what KG can do. All right, hopping into this game. This dude has got a budget squad: Mario Chalmers, T-Mac, AK Cat, and Anthony Davis. Couple of decent Ruby Amethysts there, but still, when you see Rubies and Amethysts, that's generally a pretty favorable matchup, and we definitely have one here. KG matched up against Cat. It looks like at the 4 is an all right matchup, and I think he should be able to dog Cat out in terms of his speed and overall, just like, I think more versatile, better card than Cat. He's not the shooter Cat is, but everything else he should be totally fine. So definitely excited to use KG here and see what he can do, man. I like KG cards in my team. I really do. I just wish he was better as a shooter. That's it. Because everything else with the card is really good. I have no issues with him. He's got all the speed you need in the world. Like, I think he's a really good card. So I'm not trying to sit here and bash KG at all. I just wish he was a little more justified as a shooter, I guess is what I'll say. We're going to see what his free throw release is looking like. In the past, his free throw release has been really slow. And it kind of is this year too. That was slightly late, but only a 65%. He's not like the best free throw shooter in the world. So that's not ideal, but again, he should make most of them despite the fact that we missed that one there. Let's see what we can do. Attack downhill with SGA. Is he going to help out the corner off KG? No, he's not. So we'll just kick corner. We'll just attack off the dribble with KG instead. Pull up mid-range. Is that a good shot? That is a good shot, actually. That's, you know, for somebody who doesn't have a very fast jumper, that is a very nice fade. Let's post up Cat here. Cat's not a bad defender, but KG, I mean, he's not quite as good in the interior as he is in the post, or defensively, I should say, but he's got some post game. And you see the drop step for a dunk right there. Hoff rise up. He's able to get that bucket to go, and he's got 2 buckets. All ready to start the game off, even if it's not the most beautiful offense in the world. That's a bad shot, and that's a board for Embiid, and we're running the floor. Get KG in a pick and pop here. Behind the back, push cross attack downhill. see if he'll help off at all. He literally didn't help off in the slightest. All right, well, we'll take our free layup then with SGA. That was a situation where we beat the defender off the dribble. He should have helped off there, but he did not want to help off the pop, I guess. So we'll live. He grades the 3 there. Good shot, but we have a 6-3 lead, and I'm not feeling too threatened so far by this dude, gameplay wise, to start off the game. Downhill drive again. We force a switch this time, but again, he's not clicking on manually and helping off the pop at all, and that's a bit limiting, I would say. Oh, I threw it to the wrong guy. I just saw Paul George and assumed he was at the 2. He's obviously at the 3. That is a bad mistake by me, to be honest. I just kind of screwed that up. But kick corner, catch and shoot. That's enough space. Come on, KG. I missed that. It's all right. This jumper's not even bad, bro. I just gotta green that. That's bats. It's when you're open like that, that's a shot you should hit, is basically what I'm saying. Like, I just don't think that's a shot I should ever really miss. I don't care if he's not the best shooter in the world. That type of shot is a good look, and that's on me, not on him. And 5-6 game right here. He didn't get a stop on Mario Chalmers there on that dribble drive. That was a little surprising to me. I would have expected him to get a stop on that. It's another open shot. It's another KG green light. That one is knocked down. Yes, sir. Beautiful stuff. He will hit when he's wide open. I'm not worried about it. I think this card is very good. I just don't know if he's 500k MT good. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of MT to spend on a card when Al Harrington's 100k and Willis Reed's maybe 250 and Jaren's maybe 250 or 300. Like, I just don't think I would spend the amount on KG that it would cost to buy 2 of those guys and still have MT left over. That's a lot of MT to spend on one card who doesn't have an elite release, even if he is really good defensively and really good in other areas and has great speed and all that. I just don't think it's enough of an upgrade for that type of MT spending. You know what I'm saying? So I like KG so far, though. 9 points. He's playing pretty good. I think he's a very solid card, and he gets a pluck there as well on T-Mac. He is so versatile defensively. Really can step out on guard on the perimeter at a very, very high level as well as the interior. I think this card's really good. KG with Willis Reed's release or Jaren Jackson Jr.'s release is like the best power forward in the game. But KG with the release he has is probably like the 5th best power forward in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's Giannis without quite as much playmaking, basically, because of the jumper not being great. And I think that's a pretty fair comparison. Super versatile defender, nice and athletic, but probably not quite as good as you'd love him to be, is I guess what I'd say. So it's just a lot of MT to spend on one card. I think that's the main conclusion is, and if you're going to spend that type of MT on a card, you want somebody who either is running an offense or is like an exceptional top tier center. And I don't think KG is really either of those, despite the fact he can definitely play center at a pretty high level. I just think as a whole, there are other better options than KG overall. Downhill drive there. He does have real speed, though. I mean, 90 speed is a fast, athletic power forward compared to a lot of the other guys who are like low to mid 80s. And that's a nice, it's not like game changing, game breaking or anything, but it's a nice little thing for him to have. And again, the defensive switchability of this card as well is really, really nice. That was bad defense, and he got a very favorable animation over Embiid with AK, to be fair. But downhill drive again. See if we can blow by Tyrese Halliburton. He does a good job. Pump fake. Come up top here. I kind of want to shoot it, but that would be a really bad shot, so we're not going to do that. Push cross again. This time he leaves up in the pop. He switched it. Good switch. I respect that. Back up top to SGA. Just go back to her. It's Tyrese Halliburton. That should be a free dunk. And it is. Beautiful stuff. KG, half rise up. 90 driving dunk. Or standing dunk. You can see the impact that he is having right now on this game. Step up on Halliburton. That might have been open. It was open. Good shot. Only a 3-point game here. He's had a good first quarter. I gotta respect it. Pump fake. Can't really super effectively drive a KG or AK, I think. That's not a terrible fade, though. He got a contest from jumping from that far away, AK did, but he manages to foul. So we'll take the foul and we'll go to the free throw line. 83% on the free throw that time. Much better timing on it. I think I was just too early, or a little bit too late the first time. That one we're a little too early, though, definitely. 67% early is not exactly ideal. That's not a good take at all. Board. Thank you, KG. Or SGA, I should say. One more possession. Run the floor. 3 seconds left. Catch. Shoot. And there is green? No, it's not green. It was actually an open. I thought Jaime was going to get a lightly contest on it, but he didn't. Still not a bad first quarter, but again, my opinion on KG has already been made. KG wide open again. We'll take the 3-ball start second quarter. I'm very fast on the tempo. Apparently not. Wow, I suck. Okay. That was, don't know how, honestly, I even managed to shoot that badly, but we're going to reset back it up top. And the thing about KG, dude, 90 speed. That AD is 74. I'm surprised he was able to cut me off there, to be honest. But drop step, go up and finish. No way. All of a sudden, we can't finish a thing. KG back up top. Wrong icon. Paul George. This is just hideous offense, but it leads to a wide open 3. It is what it is. This dude's team just isn't able to compete right now, to be honest. KG just is feeling kind of clunky right now. I can't really rim run like crazy with him. Like, he can rim run for sure, and yes, he's got good speed, but he doesn't really have SIGs. I don't know, man. My conclusion at this point with this card has already been made. I don't really know how much more I need to try him, to be honest. He's just a good but not incredible card at a position where you have better value options to buy, basically. There's no reason to pay for KG. Unless you are just the biggest Celtics Kevin Garnett fan in the world, in which case, go get your guy. But in general, for most people, I don't think it's really worth paying for this KG card, despite the fact that he is a very good card, very good finisher, can hit an open 3, elite defensively, all that type of stuff is true. There's no doubt about that. I just think there are a lot of good cards in my team. So wall up Cat here. That's good defense. If he greens a post hook, he greens a post hook. You know what I mean? We're going to live with that. Let's get a dunk here. Let's run the floor. Let's hop step through, and let's not get a dunk here. All right. Oh, this sucks. You know what? I have nothing else to say or see about KG. 16 points, 1 steal, 7 of 12, but 1 of 4 from 3. He's got a shooting issue to a certain extent, and it does hurt the card. I wouldn't pay for KG personally. I don't think he's bad, but I probably wouldn't pay his price. Hope you all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.